Man.
Shawn Bradley. I said Shawn Bradley, the rebound and the follow. We're tied at 74.
Then went on to New Jersey and then traded to Dallas. Here's Bradley, who's played very well tonight. That's 8 points, along with 9 rebounds and 4 blocked shots. Shawn Bradley was playing exceptionally well at the start of the season and then went into a low period. And he's come up big here tonight.
When you're 7'6", you have to watch the head around the backboard. Going.
Iverson rejected by Bradley.
Shawn Bradley, feeling very confident these days, coming off a career-high 27 on Monday. Bradley, the hook isn't there, but he stays with it, and this time drops it. It was the Nets up by 5 early. Later in the first, Bradley from Childs.
Well, obviously, Big Gheorge at 7'7", not a very mobile player, but once he gets his 2 feet in the paint, he takes up a lot of space, and very hard to keep Gheorge out of that lane. Last season, Gheorge Mereason, the most improved player, having a terrific year.
Now, during the course of the year, in 25 minutes a game, Big Gheorge, 11 points, 7 rebounds, led the league in field goal percentage at 60%.
Right now, let's check in with Craig.
Well, Dick, Gheorge Mereson's injury, the hip flexor, is actually a muscle on the right side. When he comes out of the game, the treatment is heat and stretching. The fact that he's laying down doesn't mean that he's further injured the hip. What it means is at 7'7", he can't sit in those chairs, and his legs, if he does try, are so rolled up it pinches the hip. But he will be going back in the game.
Easy. And they have to separate the two. Rodman got Mereason in the back, and Mereason fought back.
Well, the big thing with Rodman is before the series began, he says what you have to do with Mereason is to smack him around early in the game. And in game 1, he went up and he banged him chest to chest a number of times. And you can see that's what he's doing now. Because Mereason is a major threat in this game.
At 7'7", he definitely is a major threat. Rodman has picked up 3 technical fouls already in this series.
Now just keep an eye on this. Now Georgie's on the inside. Now watch, he's got the ball. Now watch, see, there's a cheap shot. That should be automatic. That's right, Gheorge. Hey, I give it to you. He can't let this guy give him a cheap shot.
He had this kid, Manute Bowles, 7'7", tallest player in the world. He can dunk without jumping. There is nobody else in the world that could ever do that.
His biggest contract was the $6 million over 4 years.
Once inside, Manute became a force.
The one thing we noticed with Manute right away, he was a fabulous shot blocker.
In our league, he didn't play against anybody taller than 6'10" or 6'8", so we just threw lob passes all the time.
Manute averaged 23 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 blocks per game. He was the conference player of the year.
We would play typically in front of, 500, 600 people a night. And with him there, we were playing in front of packed houses every place we went.
NBA scouts were skeptical. They questioned the level of his competition. A stint in the new Pro Summer League made his case.
Playing with Spud Webb, So you had the smallest guy in the USBL and the tallest guy in the USBL.
It was really fun. I mean, that's we'd have all these scouts coming in every time the Gulls played, and Manute really showed a lot of potential.
Washington was sold on Manute. He went 31st overall.
Washington selects from Bridgeport University, Manute Ball.
Off to the nation's capital.
Shawn Oldham and draws the foul.
So I turn it on and I say, who down and who now, That way I tell them. So we fought.
Here they go again. Right in front of us. Right in front of us. They're really getting into it. Look out. They're wailing at each other. And Manute more than holding his own. He's trying to get it on top of Oldham. And a near riot is breaking out.
Maybe the greatest game I've ever seen anyone play. It was a double overtime game that Manute played 58 minutes. He had 32 points, 29 rebounds, and 31 block shots.
Not only on the court, but off the court. All you have to do is ask Manute Ball. Watch this, folks.
Right there. A little rise.
Charles ball with this.
Right there, the little peas and onions. And right there. Oh, that was Rick Mahomes.
How long has it been since you've seen that?
Oh, my gosh. That was about 10 years.